Miami Black Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese. Quarterback empties his backfield. He's changing the play. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Makes the grab inside the 30. Sees him in open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19. That big play has them in business. First and 10 inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a space. Back open in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Trying to squeak through the pile. Got a little grass. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Quarterback signaling to his guy. Quarterback keeps it. He's into the end zone. Touchdown! Fresh setter down's going to the air. It's complete on the right side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Got 5 wideouts spread across the field on 2nd and 5. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. With the catch, it's Benson. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Here comes the offense on first down. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Guys, let's give a little context to where Army is. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a 3-star defensive lineman. A guy like that.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Nice pickup on the return, but more... Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep...
It's a seam wide open. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Second down, going to throw it. Great reaction by this defense, immediately on the catch, swarming to the ball. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll send the back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a... The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the left. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Trying to get started. They'll put a stop to that return at... The Black Knights offense will go to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. He's got the first down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Really good-looking run. And when you play Army, you know these guys offensively, they are always so dialed into their rushing attack. Everybody understands their assignment and responsibility. It doesn't matter if they're running the option. It doesn't matter if they're doing it out of the spread. They know who they need to block. And as a deep...
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Black Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's some daylight. He's past the marker. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that in your setup, maybe to put points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. The throw to the outside is complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
And that was awesome by the offense. Good completion, great awareness by the receiver getting out of bounds. If you're on offense now, jog off the field, get the field goal kicker out there. You're going to steal 3 points at the end of the half.
Just enough time for one final play in this half.
Booster.
Wants to throw on first. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
Listen, end of the first half, that's exactly what you want to do. You don't care about the incompletion. You're chucking that thing up, trying to make a big play, trying to get the Hail Mary.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He rifles one deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Falcons will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross. Army sends its offense onto the field to start the drive. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
The Black Knights come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Drops back on first down. Makes a catch.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, it's 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Right side, it sucks. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. Trying the left side. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
To the ground. He's got it again. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Burrowing for yardage. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Black Knights are threatening on 1st and goal. Gets the back moving. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown. Wide receiver going in motion. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Working that left side now. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. He'll take it himself. There he goes. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and it's just, and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
The Black Knights are marching down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
There's a crease. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Black Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks now back to work. A first down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Black Knights! Quick give. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with the W.
Keeps it on the option. Got enough for the first down. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Left side is Suggs. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Black Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Pulls it, leaves it with the back. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. The 20, the 10. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved the touchdown at least for now.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here.
And he runs it in for the score. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. 2nd down now after the sack. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down to the air. Out wide left, it's Benson. Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown! Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Flip it out to the back on the screen. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Hands it off. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking to throw for it. Caught. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Black Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to keep sharpening the tools, and that's what you're seeing here in the fourth quarter.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And they can't make the connection on third down. The Black Knights will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Was looking for more. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter